to subscribe!
Closest sisters in the whole wide world. But the older sister Loopy had a special power. It was the ability to control ice. Petty, the younger sister, liked to play with the ice toys that Loopy made.
Sister, you're the best!
But one day, while they were playing together, Loopy accidentally hurt Petty.
How could this happen? It's because of me.
Loopy was devastated. As night fell, Loopy secretly ran away from the village.
I can't let the people I love get hurt because of me. I should fix up a place to live around here.
Using her powers, Loopy made an incredible castle on top of the mountain. She also created a cute snowman. Meanwhile, Petty got better and went to look for Loopy by following her footprints.
I must find my sister and bring her back home.
Petty was up against a raging blizzard and a dangerous cliff. But she didn't give up looking for Loopy.
Where is she?
Petty finally reached the ice castle.
Loopy! I know you're here. Let's go back together.
But Loopy said no and didn't come out of the castle.
I'm sorry, Petty. I can't go back with you. Please go back.
Eventually, Petty headed back home feeling discouraged. Loopy watched everything through the ice crystal.
Goodbye.
Just then, a huge bear appeared in front of Petty.
Ah, help me!
Loopy panicked and rushed out of the castle. Then she ran and froze the bear.
Yeah.
Oh no! Loopy's magic froze Petty too.
No!
Loopy was so sad that she cried and hot tears ran down her cheeks. But as the tears dropped onto Petty, something magical happened. The ice instantly melted away and flowers started to grow around them. With true love, Loopy gained the power to control both ice and warmth.
Big sister, now let's go back. Please. Oh, Petty.
Loopy finally returned back to the village, and she lived on happily, using her powers to help her friends.
You're the best, Loopy.
Play the xylophone. picture. Put on all the stickers. Find the hidden picture.
On a warm, sunny morning, Doori found a strange-looking watch at the playground. Doori wore the watch on his wrist and pressed the button because he was curious. All of a sudden, a beam of light glowed out from the watch. When Doori opened his eyes after a while, everything was covered in snow, just like Snow White winter. Right then, Pororo and Crong gently came over to say hi.
Hello, welcome to the forest. Hello, I am
For
Pororo.
some reason, Doori really liked Pororo's potbelly. So Doori gave him the candies that were in his pocket. Pororo was very pleased and wanted to introduce his other friends to him. Doori started following Pororo and Crong.
I am Smarty Eddie.
First, they went to Eddie's place. Eddie was a Mr. Know-it-all who knew everything, and Rhodey was super strong.
I am Loopy. I am Petty.
At Rupee's place, Rupee made them a delicious strawberry cake. Petty taught them how to paint a beautiful picture.
I am Hobie.
I am Harry.
At the sea, Hobie and Harry were fishing. Harry sang a song as if she was excited. I know, it was sort of noisy. Tong Tong, who lives in a cave, showed transformation magic.
Goody, goody, tong, 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 woo!
On their way back, Doot Doo Car showed up and gave them a ride. Doot Doo was very, very fast. On that night, Doori slept at Pororo's place. The bed was not big enough, but everyone had a good time. When Doori woke up on the next morning, Doori was back in his room. Was it all a dream? Then Doori saw the magic watch and the letter that was on the table.
You are welcome to come back any time. From your friend, Pororo.
Pororo and his friends were having fun ice fishing. But Crong wanted to catch a bigger fish.
Crong!
No! Greedy Crong fell into the water. When Crong barely got out from water, he shivered. When Crong came back home, he started coughing like a person with cold. He also had a really bad fever. Friends were all worried about him. At that moment, Tong Tong said he could cure Crong's cold. But Crong didn't get well. This time, Petty made him a vegetable porridge. But his cold didn't get better.
Crong, that tastes horrible.
Rupee said his cold will get better if he does exercises.
Crong, Crong!
But Crong's cold got even worse. Friends didn't know what to do. Just then, Doori had a good idea. Doori pressed the button on the magic watch as hard as he can. Then Doori came back with a beaming flash. Doori ran to the hospital right away and told the doctor about Crong's symptoms. But Crong's face was turning red every second. Pororo and his friends wondered when Doori would come back. Just then, there was a loud noise outside. When they opened the door, Doori showed up with the cold medicine. Crong took the cold medicine and fell into a deep sleep. When Crong woke up that evening, he no longer had fever and wasn't coughing anymore. Crong started dancing because he was so excited. Crong was happy to have Doori as his friend. Friends also shouted with joy,
Thank you so much!
Yum, yum! Something smells very good here. It looks like Rupee is baking bread for his friends. Huh? The bread that used to be on the table is gone.
Where did my bread go?
What happened? A little later, Pororo and his friends came over. Rupee was sad because he didn't have any bread to give. When Pororo heard the story,
Don't worry, Rupee. I will help you find the bread thief. Poby's stomach is bulged out. Looks like he has bread in his stomach.
he said something and everyone laughed. You know, Poby always had a big belly. At that moment, Eddie showed up with an empty bread basket on his hand.
There was a basket lying on the ground on the way.
Friends ran over to the place Eddie talked about. Just at the moment, Doori found the mysterious footprint. They followed the footprint into a forest, and there they saw an old house. When they opened the door and went in, a seal was eating the bread.
You were the bread thief!
The seal didn't know what to do. After a while, the seal apologized to them with all his heart.
I am sorry. I was just too hungry. I promise I won't do it again.
Rupee decided to forgive him just this time. A little later, on this way back, Doori had a good idea. Doori wanted to make some bread for the poor seal. Then friends started making bread all together. Next morning, the guests came over. Doori and his friends gave Seal the bread they made yesterday.
Thank you so much.
The seal now has delicious bread and many good friends. Doori is blowing bubbles with his friends. Whose bubbles are the biggest? Whoa! Doori bubbles are the biggest. Then Pororo spoke.
Let's try flying on the soap bubble.
When Pororo spoke, friends climbed up to the bubble. Then the wind blew, and it blew the bubbles far away. The bubbles flew over to a flower garden that had many pretty flowers. They also gave a ride to Petty, who was watering the flowers.
Wow! That looks really fun!
The bubbles flew over to a forest with a lot of delicious fruit. And then they gave a ride to Loopy, who was picking fruit.
Wow! I like it!
The bubbles flew over to the sea, where there were high storms. Splash!
Yahoo!
Then they gave a ride to Poby, who was fishing.
Thanks for the ride!
The bubbles flew over to a jungle with many strange animals. And they also gave a ride to Harry, who was bragging about her own singing.
Where?
The bubbles flew over to a snow mountain where it snowed very much. And they also gave a ride to Eddie, who was skiing.
Uh-huh. That sounds fun.
All of a sudden, dark clouds moved in. There was lightning inside the dark clouds. The bubbles couldn't run away from the dark clouds because they were too heavy. In the end, the bubbles were drawn into the dark clouds. When the bubbles popped, friends fell to the ground. But everyone safely landed on the springy land. What happened? Aha! The springy land was Tong Tong. Tong Tong flew all the way here to save his friends.
Yahoo! Yahoo!
When friends came back home with Tong Tong's ride, they sighed deeply and talked to each other about how close it was. But soon after, they smiled and shouted together.
So
Bubble traveling is really the best.
On one beautiful sunny morning, Doori checked the calendar as soon as he woke up, because it's Doori's birthday today. Doori wanted to celebrate his birthday, so the first thing he did was to visit Pororo's place. But when Pororo and Crong saw Doori, they told him they had an important appointment and flee. So Doori headed to Eddie's place this time, but Eddie and Rhodey both pretended to be busy studying. So Doori went to Poby's place this time. But Poby and Harry also said they had to go fishing and disappeared. At last, Doori went to Roopy's place. But Loopy and Petty also didn't open the doors for Doori because they were busy cooking. Doori was very sad because none of his friends wanted to play with him. So, Doori decided to go back home. At that moment, Tong Tong showed up. When Tong Tong heard his story, he smiled and started to utter a magic spell.
Yahoo!
Goody, goody, tong, 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 woo!
Oh, we are at Pororo's place, and all the friends have gathered. How could this happen?
Happy birthday to you!
To throw a surprise party, friends acted as if they forgot his birthday. Each friend gave Doori a gift they prepared. Pororo and Crong gave him a toy, and Eddie and Rhodey gave him a robot. Poby and Harry made Doori delicious fish dish, and Loopy and Petty gave Doori pretty birthday cake. Doori blew out the candles. Then Pororo quickly lit the firecrackers. Doori was very happy that his friends didn't forget his birthday. Thank you, everyone.
Yahoo!